Hello everyone, nice to see you again. Here I am to discuss another informative lessons about 21st century skills of the learners. And now our previous discussions is also having relationship for today's topic. Are you ready? I can wait. Let's start. The world of work and communication is changing rapidly. As a teacher, we need to prepare our learners with the 21st century skills they need to strive in today's digital and globalized society. Here are 7 essential 21st century skills our learners need to learn and some ideas about how to teach them. Number 1. Critical thinking. It is most basic expressions. Critical thinking occurs when students are analyzing, evaluating, interpreting, or synthesizing information and applying creative thought to form an argument, to solve a problem, or reach conclusions. One of the most important 21st century skills to teach our learners is how to think critically. With so much information available online, it is crucial that young people analyze, questions, and challenge what they are being told. They all should remain open-minded, evaluate situations, and think outside the box when approaching tasks. Encourage critical thinking in class by having students predict what is going to happen in a reading or listening activity. Giving them challenging problems to solve using a variety of games and puzzles and asking questions with multiple answers. We should also try class debates when learners are having to examine the advantage and disadvantages of the different scenarios before starting. These opportunities will make learning more exciting, help create a classroom culture where asking questions is positive, and also arouse students' curiosity. Number 2. Communications. Communications can be described as the process when people exchange thoughts or ideas with one another. The benefits of fostering such as relationship enable students to freely discuss thoughts and ideas and create an open environment in which questions can be asked without the risk of being judged or humiliated. Communications is the skills many students find challenging to acquire, especially in a second language. So it's essential you give them plenty of practice. Good communications will not only speak English more clearly and confidently, they also excel outside of the class when it comes to studying, working, or traveling. Learners need to be able to express their opinion on a range of subjects, make themselves understood to others, and work well in a group. At the start, of course, try making a set of communication rules which all the students or learners should agree to follow, include things like only speaking in English or listening to others when they are talking. Ensure that our students listen carefully to their partners by having them face each other when working in pairs. Provide them with speaking frames to help them formulate their ideas and use authentic audio and video materials as much as possible. Number 3. Collaborations. Collaborative or cooperative learning approach involves pupils working together on activities or learning tasks in a group small enough to ensure that everyone participates. Pupils in a group may work on separate tasks, contributing to a common overall outcome, or work together on a shared task. This scales nicely with communications, as good collaborators work effectively with others to achieve a common goal. Learning how to take turns, respecting other people's opinion, and being a good team player is vital for the success of your class. Teamwork skills will also help students when they leave schools and find jobs, as many of them will have to work with people from different backgrounds or cultures. Include pair work, group work, and collaborative projects frequently in your lessons, making sure to vary who students work with so that they can collaborate with different types of people. Also try assigning different roles to students when working in a group so that everyone gets a chance to be a leader and doesn't feel left out. Doing team building activities at the beginning of a course or subject will also help break down barriers and make students feel more comfortable with their new classmates. Number 3, creativity. Creativity is the interaction between the learning environment, both physical and social, the attitudes and the attributes of both teachers and students, and clear problem-solving process which produce a versatile product that can be idea or a process as well as a tangible physical object. Everyone has a creative sides. We just might not know it yet. It's your role as a teacher or as a role as a teacher to help my students explore their creativity and stimulate their imaginations. Similar to a critical thinking, students should be encouraged to think of new and innovative ways to solve problems as well as helping them in their other subject at schools. It will also benefit them when entering higher educations on the workdays. Traditional arts and crafts are a good place to start, but there are many other things you can do in a class to boost creativity. One idea is to give students some random objects from around your house or around the schools and get them to come up with a weird and wonderful new uses for them. We can also spend time in class listening to music, singing songs, and reading poetry. We can also include drama in our lessons and put on a class show once a term. Whatever you do or whatever I do should praise students for things they do well and draw attention to positive behavior and actions in class. By taking focuses on negative things in class, you'll create an environment when errors are acceptable in your students. Won't be afraid of making mistakes. Number 5, cultural awareness. Young people should have the opportunity to develop a full understanding of an aspects for how ideas and meaning are communicated and creatively expressed in different cultures and through different media forms. Moreover, than ever we're living and working in a multicultural environment, learners need to be able to understand differences between themselves and people from other countries who have different cultures and traditions. Developing respect and understanding to others will help students find common grounds with anyone they meet, whenever it is at schools or later when they are studying, working, or traveling. We can create culture awareness among our students by using authentic materials whenever possible. One way to do this is to watch videos that show life in other countries or regions, and always try to expose students to different cultures around the world, including their music, clothes, foods, traditions, and benefits. We could do this bringing a speaker from other countries to speak to the class, having a class charity, which helps people from abroad, or even simply having students research a country that can give a presentation to the rest of the class about what they discover. Number 6, digital literacy. Digital literacy is the ability to use technology to find information evaluate sources, create content, and communicate with others effectively. It is skills sets used to navigate the new technological paradigm in which society operates. Although it is getting to the point where other teenage learners have a better understanding of the digital world than we do, it is important to use technology in our classes so that our students or learners are engaged and motivated to learn. We need to remember that many of the younger generations do not know a life without Google, social media, or smartphone. It is therefore important that we teach reflect this. Incorporate smartphone into your classes to research project. Check definitions of words or play interactive quizzes like Kahoot. Use interactive whiteboards or project to show authentic videos or have students make their own. If we are worried or if you worried about your students chatting to friends or getting distracted by the technology during your class, you can try giving them a 30 seconds technology break in the middle of the lessons where they can check their notifications. It is also crucial that encourage to the use technology safely, educate them on the potential danger they face online and teach them about what informations or website they can trust. Number 7. Autonomy. Define it as the learner's ability to take charge of his or her own learning. Initially championed for foreign language study, it has since spread to many strata of educations and it is natural fit for e-learning. Many of young people or young learners study English because it's part of the school curriculum, or it might be that their parents have signed them up for extracurricular classes. Unfortunately, this often causes a lack of motivations among teenagers or the learners. It's therefore important to personalize your classes. Speak to your teenage students about the benefits of learning English and how it will help them in the future when studying, traveling, or looking a job. We should also give students a choices in a class like adult. Teenage like to be trusted and given the responsibility to make their own decisions. Let them decide between homework, tasks, or even the type or activity they are going to do the next. Also, have them come up with the classes rules and even get them to include one of the two for you. You will also see that more independently learners they become, the more ownership they will take for their learnings. Dedicate time to self-directions and peer feedback and personalize the lessons which possible. Thank you. That would be all. Hope you learned from our discussions about 21st century skills of the learners.